The man opened his eyes and found himself back to the day when he confessed his love to the scheming woman 10 years ago. The woman in front of him said that she accepted the gift, but now her studies are more important. However, if the man continues to insist, he will consider it later. The man directly snatched the rose from the woman's hand and said that it was bought for the trash can, and then threw it into the trash can. He also asked the scheming woman to put all the things he had given her into the trash can, otherwise it would be unlucky. People around were amazed at the change in the man. It turns out that the man was a CEO in his previous life, and he was successful in his career, but he suddenly encountered a car accident. When he opened his eyes, he returned to 10 years ago, thinking of the sincerity that was trampled by the scheming woman when he confessed his love before. The man decided not to be a simp in this life. The man sitting in the cafeteria looking at his living expenses fell into deep thought. He was a CEO in his previous life, and it was a bit unacceptable for him to be so miserable now. The man thought about the fire things in his previous life and decided to seize the opportunity. At this time, the man suddenly received a message from the woman, saying that she had transferred to the school next to the man. The man recalled that in the previous life, the relationship between the two was very good. The man also prepared a transfer gift for the woman, but on the way to pick up the woman, he heard the discussion of his classmates and found that the car the woman drove was a Rolls-Royce. This shock made the man subconsciously hide the gift he prepared, but the woman didn't care and gave the man her contact information, just wanting the man to keep in touch with him in the future. Thinking of the heartbeat and good impression of the woman in the previous life, he chose to escape because of the other party's family situation. This time the man decided not to escape. The rejected scheming girl was feeling depressed in the dormitory. She found that the man, contrary to his usual behavior, no longer sent her messages, and that he didn't even reply to her messages. The roommates around her were all comforting her, telling her to ignore the man, otherwise the man would only become more aggressive. The scheming girl was convinced. The man also convinced his good brothers to follow him in investing in stocks, because the man remembered that this stock would go against the trend and increase tenfold in a month, so that he could get his first pot of gold for starting his own business. At this time, the woman came, and the brothers left tactfully. The woman suddenly received a call from her father. The father learned that his daughter had gone to see the man again, and called to question him angrily. However, the woman pretended that the signal was bad and hung up the phone. The father angrily decided to go and check it out himself. After that, the two sat down to eat. The woman seemed very overwhelmed by the man's sudden approach. Then the man seriously asked the woman to stretch out her hand.